Welcome to this explainer on the WNBA's massive 30th season. We're going to dive right into the unique formats and the absolute sheer star power of its two biggest mid-season marquee events. We are looking at a huge milestone year in 2026, where the league didn't just celebrate its past, it fundamentally reimagined how its mid-season tournaments are played. So if you want to understand how the WNBA is evolving its competitive landscape while still honoring 3 decades of history, you are in exactly the right place.
Here's what we're covering today: innovating the 30th season, the Commissioner's Cup format, playing for a cause, all-star voting and rosters, bridging basketball generations, and finally, our 2026 mid-season champions. Let's get into it.
Section 1. Innovating the 30th season.
So, looking at how the summer unfolded, the mid-season showcase really turned into a sequential celebration of elite basketball. We kicked things off on June 1st with the Commissioner's Cup regular season games, capping it all off with the championship on June 30th. Then, just a few weeks later, all eyes shifted to Chicago's United Center for an absolutely unforgettable All-Star weekend on July 24th and 25th.
Section 2. The Commissioner's Cup format.
Okay, so the league totally revamped things here. They ditched the old, kind of lengthy 13-game format to really crank up the stakes. What we got instead was a super streamlined single round-robin setup that was perfectly tailored to the size of each conference. The East, with its 7 teams, battled it out in a 6-game format. Meanwhile, the 8-team West went through a 7-game format. It basically meant that literally every single game mattered immensely if you wanted a shot at the championship.
Section 3. Playing for a cause.
But it wasn't just about the trophy. The New York Liberty and the Las Vegas Aces absolutely led the charge in charitable impact this year. The Liberty raised a staggering $28,000 for the African American Policy Forum, and the Aces weren't far behind, securing $24,000 for the Public Education Foundation. We also saw awesome contributions from the Lynx and the Valkyries. For us fans, it's pretty amazing knowing that every ticket in view translated into real-world community impact. The competitive fire met a much greater purpose.
Section 4. All-Star voting and rosters.
Moving on to the All-Star game, the way starters were selected was perfectly balanced. Fan voices held exactly half the weight, 50% of the whole process. The other half? Well, current WNBA players in a sports media panel each held a 25% stake. This weighted system is brilliant because it ensures the starters aren't just the popular vote, but they've genuinely earned the respect of their peers and the experts.
And man, did the fans ever show up. Over 1,045,051 votes to be exact. That is the massive number Dallas Wings guard Paige Bueckers racked up to claim the #1 overall spot. I mean, she edged out absolute heavyweights like Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and A'ja Wilson, who, by the way, all hovered right around that incredible 1 million vote mark themselves. Just wild.
So once the player pool was locked in, we got this fantastic 30th anniversary twist. Instead of regular player captains, the league brought in 2 absolute icons, Cynthia Cooper and Teresa Weatherspoon, to act as general managers. They were literally handed the reins to draft their own squads, which is such a cool way to weave the DNA of the league's early days right into today's showcase. And these legend GMs did not hold back. They stacked their starting lineups with some serious powerhouse talent. Team Spoon went huge, securing this massive frontcourt advantage with A'ja Wilson and Aaliyah Boston, and then pairing them with Caitlin Clark in the backcourt. Insane, right? On the flip side, Team Coop grabbed the top vote-getter Bueckers and put her right alongside lethal scorers like Kelsey Mitchell and Breanna Stewart. Talk about a heavyweight matchup.
Section 5. Bridging basketball generations.
Now, before the main event, the brand new Kia Shooting Stars Challenge completely shook up Friday night. It replaced the traditional skills challenge with these really unique rules. Get this, 4 teams of 3, but each trio had to have 1 iconic legend, 1 active star, and 1 high school phenom from the Nike EYBL. They had exactly 70 seconds to score as many points as possible from 7 different spots on the floor. Just a brilliant way to bridge the generations on the exact same court.
And Team Washington absolutely dominated. Anchored by legend Elena Del Don, current star Shakira Austin, and high school rookie Giselle Gigi Banks, they were basically unstoppable. They dropped 39 points in the first round and 31 in the final and took the Shooting Stars crown right out from under Team Seattle's squad of Lauren Jackson, Flau'jae Johnson, and Tatiana Griffin.
Section 6. 2026 Mid-Season Champions.
All right, let's talk champions. Flashing back to June 30th at the Barclays Center, the New York Liberty clinched the Commissioner's Cup, beating the Las Vegas Aces in a total thriller 93-85.
Even though the Aces' Jackie Young went off for a massive 31 points, the Liberty pulled through. They were totally fueled by Cup MVP Breanna Stewart's double-double and a clutch 26 points and 5 assists from Sabrina Ionescu.
Then, fast forward to the July All-Star game at the United Center, and Teresa Weatherspoon's squad got it done. Team Spoon took the win, 129-122, over Team Coop. The standout? New York Liberty forward Jonquel Jones. She earned the prestigious All-Star MVP honors by absolutely stuffing the stat sheet. 22 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists, and all of that came off the bench. Unbelievable.
And 30 really is the magic number here. Not just because it's the 30th season, but because 30 points is exactly what Dallas Wings guard Ozzie Fudd dropped in the final round of the Starry three-point contest. She just caught fire, completely besting Bridget Carlton, and actually made history as the first rookie to ever win the event.
Honestly, the sheer high-octane energy all weekend was off the charts. Take Kelsey Mitchell playing for Team Coop. She poured in an incredible 28 points. The broadcast literally couldn't believe her endurance, dropping quotes like, "Rises up, are you kidding?" It perfectly captured that relentless, world-class level of basketball we got to witness across this entire summer showcase.
So, what's the big takeaway from all of this? We just watched a showcase that successfully bridged 3 decades of history with the explosive, game-changing talent of today. But the real question is, after such a revolutionary, star-studded mid-season, what kind of spectacular heights is the second half of this 30th anniversary season going to reach? The table is set, the stars are peaking, and the race for the championship is shaping up to be legendary. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I will catch you on the next one.